Hi guys, today I'll be talking about how the world is so, uh, you know. Is this you stuttering, not being able to hold eye contact, not being able to look at your audience with confidence and speak directly? Well, let me teach you how to fix that in today's video. Public speaking is an organized, face-to-face, intentional, purposeful way to attempt to inform, entertain, or persuade your audience through words, physical actions, or visual or audio aids. Since you know the definition of public speaking, I'll be teaching you now how to build and construct your speech properly. The first step is to know your prompt. If you don't know your prompt, how are you going to decipher the meaning of the prompt and answer the true meaning of it? I'll give you a personal anecdote of when one time my fellow classmate did not know what he was doing in a certain class. Okay class, today we'll be solving this quadratic equation and we're going to be finding the zeros of it. Anyone want to answer? Anyone? John, I want you to answer. Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president. John, this is algebra 2. Oh, wrong class. Now that you know the meaning of your prompt, you have to build a topic sentence and supporting evidence to help you in your speech. I'll give you an example. You can't say the gym is a great place to exercise and then say, I love ice cream. What you can say is, the gym is a great place to exercise. It has a variety of different machines that help work out different parts of the body. The third step is to know your audience, because if you don't know your audience, you're not going to be able to clearly state what you want to tell them during your speech. I'll give you an analogy. If I go to a little kid and start using the biggest words they ever heard in their life, they won't understand one thing I'm saying to them. And the same goes for elderly. If I start talking to them like they're a little kid, they won't take me seriously. They won't understand the message. They won't comprehend what I'm trying to tell them. Now you're into step 4. Step 4 is where you find credible resources and factual information to tell your audience where you got the information and how it's true. Hey, I know you're here. Look, I'm gonna give you this information. Tell it to the next class you're in. Okay, John is ugly from Wikipedia. Okay, why not? Good afternoon, everybody. John is ugly from Wikipedia. Boo! I don't believe that. That is so false. John is the most handsomest person I've ever met. That is so wrong. John is not ugly at all. Wikipedia is such a false, credible source. Now that you have your credible sources, step 5 is to build your speech properly, from introduction to body paragraphs to conclusion. This is to ensure that you have a chronological, organized speech. I'll give you a scenario where you meet someone new and you don't properly greet them. Goodbye, see you later. Hi, my name is... Now, step 6 is to use correct grammar, punctuation, spelling, and revising and editing to make sure your speech has good flow and no incomplete or improper sentences. Okay class, these are the grades from the last recent test. Anybody has a problem with it? Sir, I have a question. Why do I have a 28? John, you completely missed every question that was possible. I gave you bonus points on your name. And you put yes, what time on the date. But sir, the reason why I didn't get a good grade in study is because tomorrow I went yesterday to fish my dog outside. What? Now that you have a good speech written on paper, you need a good speech said out loud. Make sure to practice and recite all the material that you have to make sure you have it down when it's time to say it out loud. Hey, that was a good speech. John, you're up next. Let's go. Oh, okay, sir. Hopefully I haven't been practicing the wrong thing. I was up practicing this all night. Okay, everybody, for my speech, I'm gonna need everybody to stand up and put their hands on their chest with me. Yo, I thought this was supposed to be a speech. Is he doing it right? Just shut up and listen. You don't know what he's planning. I'll be now singing the Star Spangled Banner. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one indivisible. Wait, yo, that's not even the Star Spangled Banner, dude. Step 8, have good nonverbal communication. Now, I'm not saying use sign language to tell your speech out loud, but I'm saying you need good posture, eye contact, and confident movement and actions to show that you really understand your topic and really care deeply about it, even if you don't. I'll be showing you 2 bad examples and a good example of how you should use nonverbal communication to speak to your audience and tell them about the meaning of your topic and prompt. Good morning, everybody. So I just want to tell you guys that, and yeah, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I want to tell you guys about how John Thang is the most handsomest dude I ever met. I'll give you some reasons. First, just look at him. Step 9. Make sure to say your words loud and clear, not mumbling, so that your audience can understand and comprehend the words that you are informing them about. You don't want it to sound like a modern day rap song if you're mumbling. They won't understand you at all. Single word. You understand what I'm saying? You know how we not rapping. And you're sorry, you know how it is. Yep. You know the song. Yep. Yo, is he saying his speech or is he rapping? To be honest, I don't know, but it sounds like he's rapping. Just start bobbing your head. Sure, why not? Step 10, the last and what I believe is the most important step. Just be you. Don't replicate another person's speech just because it's good. Say it how you would say it. The way your audience is mesmerized about how you say your speech is the way you uniquely deliver it. All these steps that I just told you in this videos, you might just be able to sound like this one day. Thank you, everybody. I might have to rewatch the video. I just peed myself trying to say a speech out loud. Even the best speakers mess up in their speeches. And if you mess up because of pressure, just remember, pressure makes diamonds. See you later.